At the end of the day, it matters how resourceful you are, not the university.
বুঝছি।
Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I'll talk about how can you get the best out of your university, how can you use your university to the most to make yourself useful. In my previous video, I have talked about some of the factors that needs to be considered when you are selecting a university. So after watching that video, you will know that which university to choose. So now in this video, I'll tell you how to get the best out of your university. In this video, I will share some of the tips that I have found useful for myself and that has helped me throughout my university years and helped me grow professionally and also academically. So please stay tuned. Most of the universities have career centers in them, and these career centers help the students to build up their resume, answer interview questions properly, and brush up their LinkedIn profile. So please use these services and build your professional profile very nicely so that the employers can get attracted to your profile and offer you job on LinkedIn profile or any job fairs. So, and these career centers also hold sessions on different types of topics like how to communicate with the employer in job fairs,
আপনার সাথে কি দু চারটা কথাবার্তা বলতে পারি?
Tips and tricks how to get attention from employers, how to answer interview questions very wisely, how to introduce yourself, and how to give an elevator pitch in these job fairs. So please attend these sessions too, and also take these services. That will help you a lot through your professional career. It's evening now, that's why I had to turn on the lights.
ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে।
To connect with the professor, your first step will be ask questions.
Sir,
So that you can stand out in the eye of the professor among the whole class, so that they know that you are very eager to learn and you are confident enough to ask questions in front of everyone. Ask clarifying questions, ask intuitive questions so that they know that you are very interested to learn the subject. Now the question stands, why should I stand out to my professors? What's the use of it? The main reason I would say is that they have connections with different employers in different companies because they were in this industry before. When he or she was in your age, he had to look for jobs in companies. So they have connections in different companies with different employers or CEOs or HR managers. So they might recommend you if you stand out. If these professors are your good connections, then you can sometimes ask your professors that please can you look into my resume and suggest me any corrections so that I can make my resume better. So if they are not your good connections, then why would they spend time on a resume, right? That's why make good connections with these professors so that they can make it up to standard for the employers in the industry. I talked about career centers earlier. In these career centers, there might not be a specialist of your field, for example, pharmacy or maybe computer science. That's why show your resume to your professors because they are expert at it. One essential tip about professors is never ever call them by their first name.
স্যার মানে বস।
No matter who are calling them by their first name, just don't do it by yourself. Maybe you can ask him that, are you okay if I call you by your first name? And if they say yes, then go ahead. Because once I called one of my professors by his first name and he was so pissed at it and he said like, why did you do that? You don't respect the person who has a PhD and everything. It was so embarrassing. So never call the professors by their first name. Always address them as prof or sir. Even in emails, always try to address them as prof or sir. But for TAs and other staff, it's fine to call them by their name. I know a lot depends on TAs and professors whether they will be helpful or not, but you have to be careful that you don't make an impression that you need help always. You can't figure out anything by yourself. Whenever you need some help from the professors and the TA, then please send a short text to them saying that you will be seeing them in the office hours. Please show up in their office hours because they will be expecting you there. Always try to go early when you are seeing them in the office hours so that you can get more time to discuss about your problems, and always try to note down all your questions in a notepad, and so that you don't forget what you have to ask and you get all your answers and you can work on it later. Sometimes it's helpful to record what our professors are saying in their office hours, and obviously take permission before recording, otherwise they might feel uncomfortable that you are recording. If you need to show them a piece of code or maybe a writing piece or a complex math problem that needs time to look at, then please ask the permission that can I send it to you, or wait for them to ask for it. Don't send them 5,000 lines of code or writing piece or a big math problem without their permission, because that annoys them the most, and most likely they won't help you. If you go to their office hours and show this to them at that time, then they have no other way but to help you, because it's an assigned time for them to help you. And maybe if they don't have time at that moment to help you, they will find time for you to help you in this piece. We have come to the end of another video. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope I could help you with some of the tips that I have found myself very useful for me in my university life. If you find this useful, then please like this video and share this video with your fellow friends, and subscribe to my channel for upcoming videos. And please don't forget to click on the notification button. Bye bye. See you in my next video.